Preview is not supported. Waiting. Is this gonna work or not? I have no idea if this is working or not. Your channel, videos, home, live. Oh snap, it is working. Let's see if that helps. I'm going to assume that this is working. I have no idea. I've never done it from a GoPro before. But Chris, what's going on? Hello, how are you? Shoot, I just want to come and chat with y'all. I don't even know if this thing is working. But we're going to assume that it is. So I want to say good afternoon to y'all. See how y'all are doing. Maybe I can pull this up on my iPad and it'll be... Shoot, I just want to come and chat with y'all. Yep. I don't even know. I'm so smart. Live chat. I just wanted to come holler at y'all, see how y'all are doing. It is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon in Louisiana. I am parked up for the day, evening. You know, I don't deliver until later on today. So I'm just kind of hanging out. I was about to, you know, actually grab my laptop and finish editing this vlog, and then I kind of got lazy after I paid for this parking spot and decided not to do that quite yet. So I decided to go live and see what y'all were up to. Just kind of hanging out and doing nothing really. Now what I am going to be doing is recording that 1 year review on company driving for Prime. I'm going to be doing that today for sure. I might go ahead and knock out the 1 year leasing at Prime video as well, you know, just to go ahead and knock everything else out all at one time for the most part. But I just haven't felt like it, and the sun is burning me. I just haven't really felt like it because these past couple days, man, I've just been busy. I've been kind of busting tail the past couple days. You know, based off my last video with you guys. You guys kind of know what's going on, but outside of that, just been like getting my proper rest. I'm preparing to have some things happen with the truck in the next month or so, so I've been getting my sleep, you know, getting my full 10-hour break in while I can. So, you know, I don't want to announce it quite yet, but things are coming for the truck. I forgot I left my phone back there. I hope ain't nothing on this floor that's gonna get me in trouble. No. I always leave food and stuff on the floor, but I've cleaned up apparently. But what are y'all doing this Sunday? Like I've just been, I don't know, I've been in this kind of mood with you guys. Like, you know, I miss talking to y'all, you know, camera to viewer, you know what I mean? Like I miss going live sometimes. I told myself that I was gonna be doing more lives, and I haven't been. So that's my goal, is to actually start doing these lives a lot more, especially now that I can just do it from my GoPro instead of like holding it up with my phone. It's just gonna be a lot easier. I didn't even know I could do this until I was playing around on the settings with it. So now that I know that I can just use my GoPro and go live, I probably need to plug it into the charger, but it's got a full battery now, so it should be fine. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm probably gonna continue cleaning up the truck. I have to go through one more drawer, and really that's about it. Really, like I've already vacuumed. I kind of just like need to find a spot for my computer, and the bottom bunk is kind of all together. I probably will be doing, I've been thinking long and hard about this, because the reason I've been putting off this truck tour video is like I want to make it like this big production thing, and I've realized now that I'm like, it's a lot that goes into it, like planning wise. Like the weather has to be right, you know. Like I would do it now, my truck is disgusting on the outside because I haven't washed it literally since last year. So I don't want to put, you know, I don't want to put a dirty truck out there on a video. And I'm like, I think I'm just going to do a super informal tour just to show you guys an overview of what the Volvo looks like. And that's probably going to be about it. I'm not going to put too much more thought into it. Heck, I might throw it into the vlog I'm about to put on, or I'm about to record after I'm done with this live. I might just throw it in there. Title like interior of Volvo VNL 860 or something, you know, something like that. I don't know. But I just want to come and chat with you guys because haven't really been too social with YouTube lately. But outside of that, man, I just been, which reminds me, I'm supposed to send this text message. You know, haven't really been doing too much. What brand of GoPro do you have? I have the GoPro Hero 8. I got all these lights on. I got the GoPro Hero 8. And then I got the accessories package or bundle from Amazon. I don't remember how much the accessories bundle was. I think it was like, I don't even want to quote it wrong. I don't know. But I have the GoPro Hero 8. I need to get the GoPro Hero 9 because I have this thing about recording with the 8. So the 8 doesn't come with a screen on the front. And I have like this mental thing that I can't get over of like recording. Like when I record content, I'm literally just like freeballing it because I can't see what I'm looking at. So on the GoPro Hero 9 actually has an LCD screen where I can actually see the video. So I plan on picking that up very soon. I just haven't yet. I'm just kind of been like dealing with the GoPro Hero 8, which is probably why my videos are so sporadic, because I actually record a lot of content, but I haven't quite found the muscle memory to realize that, hey, this is in the frame and this is not, you know what I mean? So a lot of the stuff, a lot of the footages that I record actually end up getting deleted because the frame that I recorded in doesn't make sense. So then I delete it, then I lose motivation to do it again, and then I do it again and it's the same problems I had before, so then I delete it. You know, it's kind of like this whole thing, you know, it's kind of like this whole thing. John St. Clair, good morning to you, bearded fat man. What is going on, my man? That transmission Volvo is smooth, isn't it? Yes, I absolutely love my Volvo. I actually, so right now I have about 41,000 pounds in the box, or in my trailer. And I was on talking on the CB radio with a guy. We were both going up a hill, and he was in, I hate to say it, but he was in Peterbilt 589, and we were both going up the hill, but I was passing him. And so he hops on the radio. I was like, hey, Prime, what are you governed at? I'm like, well, I'm governed at 65. He was like, okay, well, we're governed at 68, but how are you passing me? And I'm like, I don't know, like, how much weight do you have in your trailer? He's like, oh, well, I got 35,000 pounds. I was like, well, I've got 41,000 pounds, but I'm just out climbing him. So that's one thing I can contribute to the Volvo, is I definitely have the climbing power, as opposed to, like, transmissions on, like, for instance, my Freightliner. I know on my Freightliner, if I was going to go pass him on a hill, that was not happening. But on the Volvo, it doesn't really matter how much weight in my trailer I have. I can, unless that person is not governed whatsoever and like can just climb a hill, I can basically pass anyone who's governed around, you know, between 60 and 70. I can pretty much pass him on going uphill. It doesn't matter really the weight that I have. I got a question, maybe you know. I've heard rumors that Prime doesn't want anyone running 5+-year-old trucks. If you lease purchase paid off, how long can you run that truck before you have to get a new truck? Love the videos, by the way. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much for those questions, David CT. So if you are bringing a truck that is paid off to Prime, I believe, actually, I have the specific answer in my email. I don't believe, I think, but to answer your latter question, because that's easier to answer, is if you do a lease purchase from Volvo, you pay that truck off, that truck is evaluated every 7 years to make sure that it still complies with Prime's specs, owner op specs. So yeah, so 3 years in order to bring your, I'm sorry, it's every 5 years, or when it's 5 years, your truck will be renewed every year, will be reviewed for renewal. So if you're bringing a truck that's paid off to Prime, like today, it will have to be 2018 or newer. This might be, when did she send me this? Last year. So it might be 2019 or newer now. And then when it's 5 years old, truck will be reviewed for renewal. To answer that question, is that it? Yes. Basically, if you're have a truck here that's older than 5 years old and still running at prime, that truck is reviewed by Prime to make sure that it's still running up to specs. And you know, if it's, as long as it's running up to specs, then I don't see why they would kick you off the fleet, you know. Can anyone lease a Volvo at Prime? No, they cannot, Franklin. So I am one of 24 other people who are doing regular leases at Prime. It's the Volvo tester program. So at the present moment, to answer your question, no, you're not able to lease a Volvo. Now, the only way that you can lease a Volvo would be to get a, you know, if someone like me turns this truck in, then, you know, they'll do what's called a turnaround inspection on it. Sorry, it's hot. They'll do a turnaround inspection on the truck, in which they will put it back on the truck availability list, or whatever it's called, and then you're able to pick, you know, sign for it and lease it that way. Right now, that's the only way to lease a, I hope that's not too loud, but that's the only way to lease a Volvo right now. Can you say great things to Prime so they add Volvo to the fleet? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Michael Page, it was a $579. Whatever the Peterbilts that Prime currently has. Because like the 389 is the long nose one, right? Obviously, I don't know too much about Pete. Actually, no, that's a Kenworth. That's a Kenworth W900 right there. That's my dream truck. It's a Kenworth W900. I don't see if y'all can see it. That truck right there. Oh man, that Kenworth W900. I want that. I know I'm not gonna be able to bring it to Prime, but man, that truck is nice. That truck is super nice. Let's see. I just realized I never clicked send for a text message I sent you after you texted me last week. Did you just text me? See how you do, bearded fat man? That's crazy. See how you do me? Tay Visuals, what's going on, man? Mr. Volvo. Let's see. Sorry, no, you're good. You're just bragging. I'm not bragging. Thanks for the info on the GoPro Hero 8. You are very welcome. 5 years. Got you. That's what I was looking for. Thanks, my man. You are very welcome. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you are doing well as well. Damn it. This is the truck I want. Okay, hopefully that changes in the next year. Thanks for your answer. I knew some of you guys had them prefer that truck. Yes. So, well, I won't say all of us. So the people who are actually in the tester program with me, there's probably about a good majority of us that I've talked to like the trucks, but there are a handful that don't. You know, obviously for different preferential reasons, but personally, you know, and I can definitely voice my own opinion, I love my truck. You know, it does what I need to do. It's super comfortable. It's super convenient. It's definitely driver oriented. Like, it's comfortable to ride. Even when I did train, when I first got the Volvo, I could sleep in the back, no problems. You know, I won't have a problem with teaming. I love this truck. You know, the storage space that I have, you know, because I actually have a toolbox, you know, under my side fairing, and my driver's door is 27 feet, 27 inches. I have a super wide toolbox. You know, it's like, I have tons of storage in here. It's great. So, I love my truck personally. Yes, 579 Prime. So yes, then it was the 579. The only times I can pass 379s, like the long nose ones, is if I'm completely empty and they are completely full. That's probably the only time, and we have to be going uphill. But like, if it's straight and I'm empty and they're full, they're passing me all day long, you know? I mean, I drive for Prime, it's 65. Did you already have your CDL before you came to Prime? So, I got my CDL permit and the actual, well, yeah, the CDL permit and the CDL through Prime. So back when I first applied at Prime, back in the end of 2018, how long have I been here? 2 years? 21, 20, yeah, so the end of 2018 and the beginning of 2019, that was when Prime was still allowing us to get our permits through the state of Missouri and get our CDLs and then taking it back to our home state and transferring it over. So I actually got my CDL permit and my actual CDL through Prime. So my entire commercial vehicle experience has been nothing but Prime experience. Answer that. You can't lease one, but can you lease purchase a Volvo? Because with purchase you have more choice. No. So you cannot order a lease purchase through Prime. However, you can finance a, you can finance and or buy a Volvo using your own finances and bring it to Prime. But as far as lease purchasing, no. As of right now, they have nothing set up to allow us to lease purchase. Like, and to even add insult to injury, like if I wanted to buy this truck, I can't. So like usually with a regular lease, like if I was in a Freightliner or Peterbilt, it's in our contract. Depending on what week you're in, it shows a buyout amount where you can, either pay that amount off or finance that amount through your own funding and turn that into your own truck. With Volvo, all those week slots for us are $0, so we cannot buy these trucks. So that's kind of like, I don't have too much of an opinion on that. Because this truck was secondhand to me and I'm knocking on 300,000 miles. Would I buy this truck? Probably. But am I going to? No. I would like to, but I don't have the option. But I hope that answers your question. Now, no, I'm going to talk about that in the vlog, so I'm not even going to talk about that. But I mean, I know by all of by now everybody knows that training miles now at 30,000 miles. But I'm glad that they changed it back to 30,000. But I have a different concern. But that's probably going to be my next video. Do I need my CDL permit before I come to Prime? Yes, you must attain your CDL permit with your tanker endorsement before you come to Prime. That is one of the requirements now, because Prime, you can no longer get your CDL permit through Prime like 2 years ago. Excuse me. Yeah, 2 years ago you could come with just your driver's license like I did. So they changed that like a month after I came in. And then when I upgraded 30,000 miles, like a month or a month and a half after I upgraded to my own truck, they changed the training requirement to 50,000 miles. So it's been like that for about a year and a half now. And let's see, that's messed up. Are they thinking about adding Volvo, or what's the reason you guys have them? I can't speak on that. Because I just don't know. Like I'm not on driver advisory board to have in-house talks with Prime. Obviously, I just contract with Prime. I'm technically not even a Prime employee. So as of right now, the only thing that I can say is I love my truck. I wish they would add Volvos, but I can't confirm nor deny if they are in talks to add or not add Volvos. I don't have that, authority, unfortunately. And so that's my son. So do you still have to go through the whole simulator process coming to Prime already with your CDL, fresh out of CDL school? So to answer that question, I would say to contact a recruiter, because one, I'm not a recruiting channel. I know. But two, it's a case-by-case basis. So that much I do know. It's a case-by-case basis, and what I mean by that is exactly, even though you have no experience, you're fresh out of CDL school, depending on what CDL school you went to, they have different requirements for different people, and the only person who's able to answer that would be the recruiting department, in which I don't even work with a set recruiter. So I couldn't even, I can't even answer that, to be honest. Hey, Travis's mom. I'm gonna have to call Travis now and tell him I stole one of his subscribers from him. How are you doing this Sunday? Thanks for checking out my live. Still have any of that steak? So I do have some more of that steak. Dude, I parked all the way in the back of this parking lot, and this dude's about to come park right next to me. That is probably my biggest pet peeve, is like if you park way out of the way because you have a reefer unit, you want to park away from other people, and there's going to be one guy that's like, that's where I'm parking next to. Like, why do you have to park? I'm parked by myself. Like, why do you have to park next to me? I mean, obviously it's, brotherhood and stuff, but like I'm trying to be considerate, all these dry van and flatbed guys. I have a reefer that has to be on 25 degrees, and it's like 80 out here. So I'm like, let me park in the back of the parking lot, and then this guy parks right next to me. Anyway, I'll be in Louisiana tomorrow, drop on Tuesday morning. What part of Louisiana? I may or may not still be here. So this glare is starting to get to the screen, so I can't even see it. So let's do that. Hopefully y'all can still see me. So I do still have some of that steak. at home, like actually at my house. I don't have any more on the truck. Yeah, I thought it got dark in here. How's that? Is that better? Let's see. Steak, love the Volvo. Thank you, Mrs. Kinley. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Where is Travis, by the way? So Travis, let's see where he is. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna tell you specifically where he is, but I can kind of see where he is. I can tell you what region he's in. Oh, Travis is already in here. Travis, I stole your mom as a subscriber. Baton Rouge. So I'm not down that area. I'm actually closer to the New Orleans area. Yeah, Travis is in the Midwest. I do owe Travis a phone call back. I told him I was going. Hold on, no, you were supposed to call me back. Remember? I wasn't supposed to call you back. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call you right back." Well, I was like, "All right." So no, you supposed to call me back. But I can say that Travis Kinley right now is in the Midwest. So if you are in the Midwest area, try and find Travis Kinley. I'm gonna start a segment. I'm gonna start a vlogging segment called "Where is Travis Kinley?" Like, where is Waldo? And I'm just gonna start posting a picture of his area, like within like a 50-mile radius, and like, all right, let's see if you recognize this area. And now it's not gonna be like nothing revealing, like, oh, he's on this highway on this street. Like, obviously I'll take that picture while he's moving, so, you know, not to compromise his security. But I'm about to start a segment called "Where is Travis today?" That forehead is glistening. Listen, I just moisturized my hair. I was thinking about that the other day too, or earlier today. So I just moisturized my hair and I was like, oh man, it's probably like all on my forehead. And I wiped it like 2-3 times. But I got this like moisturizer for my hair. Now you got me wiping my head. But you know, I had to get the hair a little moisturized, you know. Speaking of, when are we gonna get that afro back, No Hippie? That's what I'm waiting on. Let's see. Gotta keep up with y'all. We're trying to stay safe as best as we can. That's for sure. Yeah, that's what I meant as in he wasn't in here. Then yeah, he wasn't. See? Guarantee. Oh, thank you. I'm around here where the sun shine bright. Jeffro, what is going on, my man? How are you? Mr. Chris, how are you? Good morning, or good afternoon, rather. I'm chilling, waiting on the empty trailer. See? That's all that hard running you've been doing out there, man. I've been chilling all payroll week. Like, even now, I'm what, 9 hours early? 10 hours early for my delivery? Chilling. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing nothing. As you know by now, I'm new to the game. Hopefully, God willing, I'll be joining Prime in mid-April out in Pittston. Was that your terminal when I joined? So, first of all, looking forward to you joining us out here on the road here at Prime. Second, no, I actually, oh, my CB radio's on and everything too. I actually did my whole process in Springfield. So Springfield, Missouri is my home terminal. That's where I trained. That's where I picked up all 3 of the trucks that I've had here at Prime. So Springfield is my home terminal. Like, that's where I do everything. My fleet manager is at Springfield, and basically everything's at Springfield. Now, that's not to say that I don't come to the Pittston or Salt Lake City. Well, way more Pittston than Salt Lake City as a solo driver. But I go to Pittston quite often. Not as much as I would like, because I actually like getting all my work done up at Pittston when I have my Freightliner anyway. But Springfield is where I usually do everything. You know, I generally pick up my students out of Springfield as well. But who's to say that I don't get one from Pittston this go around? We don't know. So that's my 2 cents. Let's see. That afro won't be happening. Come on, No Hip, you gotta hit us with the afro. Do you have any tanker friends with YouTube channels besides John Ogren? So I am trying to convince one of my buddy, or not, I won't say one of my buddies, but one of my friends. I call him my friend. He probably doesn't see it the same way. But in our Discord channel, there's a tanker driver, and I've been going back and forth with him for like 3-4 months about getting a YouTube channel, and I've been on him just about once a week or once every other week. So I am working on it. I'm working on it because I think for the tanker division, I think there's only John Ogren, because I watch John Ogren, or Ogren, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but I watch his channel because I was interested in the tanker division. Now obviously I have drive a Volvo now, so I can't go to the tanker division unless I turn this truck in, but I was interested in tanker, but I can't find any other tanker channels, you know, at least at Prime anyway. But I'm trying to convince my friend to do a YouTube channel. Hopefully he's watching this so he knows that other people are interested in tanker channels. But we're working on it. I'm gonna name my truck Carmen San Diego. Oh, I missed a couple. Tanker friends, put in app soon. I need to get with you, Jeffro, on something. What's up, my man? Shout out from Boston, Massachusetts. What is going on, Robert? How are you, sir? Massachusetts, man. The last time I ran through there, it was a blizzard, and I wasn't a fan. But I try and stay away from that area. However, you guys have some good running freight up there, so I probably need to find my way up there soon. Just not so soon after I just got off home time. So headed to the terminal for the safe class and the drive slow class. Oh yeah, Ace 2. Well, I knew it was gonna be Ace 2 as soon as you said drive slow class. I will be, well, you know, since everyone is in here, I will be at the Springfield terminal March, I want to say it's the 22nd or 21st. I will be in the Springfield terminal from like March 21st through the 24th, I think. Cause I have a couple things to meet with about, or meet my fleet manager about. So if y'all see me at the terminal, y'all stop me and say hello. Also remind me to pull the camera that I know for sure I'm gonna have in my pocket. Tell me to pull it out so that way I can record some footage, because I run into, every time I go to the terminal, I run into a ton of you guys. And like, I always want to, like, you know, record a little bit, you know, just to throw it on the vlog. And I'll always forget until, like, you know, we'll sit there and talk for 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, man, you take care, see you later. And I'll take like 4 steps and I'm like, what great footage I just wasted. You know what I mean? So it's like, I need to try and like get into the habit of like meeting some of you guys when you guys stop me and say hello. You know, and if you don't want to be on camera, that's fine too, just let me know. But I want to, you know, at least catch a little bit, you know, just to show my appreciation, you know, because I actually, you know, I like you guys. I love you guys. You know, you guys, 1,300 subscribers deep. You know, I didn't think I was gonna get this far when I started my YouTube channel last year. So it's definitely worthwhile to me, just, you know, just for me to like, you know, see a couple of you guys. Oh gosh, I'm behind. Oh, I know she's gone by now, but thank you so much, Mrs. Kinley. We'll talk to you later. Any updates on Eric? He still owes you a few shots. I have not talked to Eric. I need to call him because he's been sitting at home and he's been neglecting me like a redheaded stepchild, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna be reaching out to him probably at some point today. Maybe we'll play some video games later on today. Let's see, lines 2. Hey, don't be stealing my Volvo, man. I love my truck. Christopher Goff, how do I get you as a trainer? The way that you can request me as a trainer is to put down my driver code on your application. I do not put my driver code out on YouTube unless someone asks me in the comment section. But look at this guy parking next to me too. The only way that I actually give out my driver code actually is if people request it through, like, you know, if they send me an email, I always respond to those. You know, anything but YouTube, outside of a YouTube comment, like I don't put my driver code in the description, none of that, because I don't want to be seen as a prime recruiting YouTube channel. I just happen to be a Prime driver that drives for Prime that has a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? So it's like that. I don't generally put it out there on my videos. Now, if you can't, you know, in the description below, or I don't know if it's in this one or not. Maybe it is. It is not. So if you go to any of my recorded videos, my email is on there, my Facebook Messenger is on there, my Instagram's on there. You can find me on the Mighty Network app. You can find me on Discord. All of those links are going to be below. Also, and I'm going to mention it in the actual video too, www.otrcrew.com. Mr. Travis Kinley is running a paying it forward campaign for one of the in-house employees at Prime this month. So this is a monthly campaign that we do. Basically, it's about 12 of us partners in the OTR crew. We all get together. You know, we request donate, you know, if you guys want to donate to help us show our appreciation to the in-house people at Prime, you know, you can go to otrcrew.com. The money doesn't even come to any of us. It goes directly to the person. I think this year it's remained anonymous. The person's remaining anonymous this month. But if you hop over to Travis Kinley's YouTube channel, it's www.youtube.com/c/Travis Kinley Lives. On his channel, there's a video called I Don't Remember. It's like a 2-minute video. You can find out some more information on that campaign on his channel. But if you ask me for my driver code and any of those ways to contact me, my network, Discord, email, Facebook, Instagram, I will answer you. Oh gosh, I've got to scroll up. I can't believe I got so far behind. I should probably have my glasses on, right? I live in Maine, so I guess Piston is going to be my home terminal. Maybe there is a great chance that it's going to be your home terminal. You're very welcome, Sam. I'm not sure what thanks for. Sorry. I'm a little sorry. Oh, wait. Tanker Friends YouTube channels. Yeah, okay, that's what you're saying thanks for. You're very welcome. Small donation of $100 to my Cash App will put an application to Ross trainee waiting list. Wow, Travis. I thought we was better than that. This dude's about to hit me. Doing, my guy? I was gonna have to get out and rough somebody up, y'all. It's gonna be live on YouTube. Prime driver goes wild. Let's see. I'll send you my number. Okay, Jeffro. Weather's getting better finally. Absolutely, Robert, it is. I love to see a tanker channel. Me too. I would. Travis, quit asking for donations. Let's see. I'll be attending Prime April 5th. April 5th, I may or may not be at Prime around that date. Maybe. Literally think we need to take an 80s looking jagged edge pic when we meet. Are we gonna bid for training again? All right, no, we're not gonna do that again. I think that bid got up to like $2,000 to bid to be my trainee. I haven't seen a penny of that, so I don't have no student. I'm just kidding. But no, we're definitely not going to be bidding for my my trainee spot again. I think Travis would be an awesome trainer. You know what? I think so too. I think Travis would be an awesome trainer. You know, I talked to him quite a lot. You know, he has a great head on his shoulders. I think he would be a fantastic trainer. Let's see. Just saying, keep in touch. Hi. Do you thank you for the OTR plug? I've forgotten twice now. Oh, you're welcome. Y'all please consider giving to our campaign. Ross needs to train again. I need to train again. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not on the table right now, but I'm not gonna say that it is certainly on the table right now, but I may or may not be looking for a student right now. Maybe. I may be looking for a student right now, but right now I'm not, obviously, because I'm in Louisiana. Say thanks video. Okay, so those of y'all for that campaign, it's the say thanks video. Beautiful Fat Man, are you solo now? Not for me. Travis needs to train too. Yes, he does. Message retracted. I don't know what it says. World stars. I'm telling you, it's gonna be. I was gonna get out. You know, I ain't got no shoes on. I was gonna get out on those gravel road with no shoes. You know how something happens and you don't got time to put your shoes on, it's like if somebody punches your mama, right? And you inside the house and your mom's like, this dude just punched me. You're not gonna be like, well, let me get my shoes on first. You know what I mean? You just gotta hop out and handle your business. So it's like, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be crazy. Does your table fold away or you sleep on the top bunk? So both. My table does fold away, but I have an upgraded mattress that I sleep on the top bunk. So usually when I have a student, I give them the bottom bed because that's where the table is. So the cushions actually, I mean, I could get up and show you, but I'm kind of lazy. But the cushions actually fold out across the table and turn it into a bed. If y'all really want to see it, I will show y'all how that works. But if y'all don't, then I'm gonna sit here and be lazy. But I have an upgraded mattress, so I actually prefer to sleep on the top bunk. And there's another thing with the Volvo, which I will never do, but the Volvo comes with the little seatbelt things, like the little things you're supposed to strap yourself in with while the truck is in motion. There's one for the bottom bunk and the top bunk. So if I wanted to sleep on the top bunk permanently, even while the truck is moving, I could, but I'm not. Because one, super unsafe. Two, I believe it's against prime policy. I strongly believe it's against prime policy. Like, even though I have the safety harness for me to do that, I would never do that because, number one, that's just safety-wise alone. I'm not doing that. So, bottom bed, and you know, obviously, when I do have a student, I'm gonna buckle the little harness back in, so that way it's always there. World Star folder. Travis does need to train 4 to 6 weeks after ACE2. I'll be eligible for our instructor course. Good for you, Travis. Like I didn't know that already. I will still be at Prime if he was my trainer, just saying. Aw, that's sweet. For the time being, for now, hopefully the team someday on home time until next Monday then upgrading. I don't know about an awesome trainer, but I could be a trainer. You could be a trainer. Bottom bed. I raised my $500 to $1,000. Yeah, are you betting to be my student? You want $1,000 for the bottom bed? I like every student I get generally gets the bottom bunk. Like, I think Patrick was the only exception to that. So Patrick slept on the top bunk when I had my white Freightliner, but all of my other students got the bottom bunk, except for one. But I only had her for like a month, but she had the top bunk. But my other 2 students, bottom bunk. Cause personally, you know, I'm not super huge dude, so like I don't mind sleeping on the top bunk, especially if we're not moving. Now during the summer, I don't know, my next student, I mean, I have a vent up there for some AC, but we're gonna see how it works. I haven't driven the Volvo in the summer yet, but if it's any consolation to what's going on right now in this cab, because it is, oh yeah, I rolled the windows up, because it is hot right now in this truck, and it's like 70 something. So we're gonna see. Bearded Fat Man, congrats, looking forward to some more videos. Yeah, Bearded Fat Man, what's up with the content? Wait, Bearded Fat Man, you're at home, so number one, what's up with the content? And number two, I mean, I'm not driving right now. What's up with some Overwatch? You trying to play some Overwatch or what? Because I'm gonna hop on World of Warcraft if you're not, but if y'all trying to play some Overwatch, we can go ahead and get the squad together, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. A student hitting a low bridge with you up there. Yeah, exactly. A low bridge, a rollover, you know what I mean? It's any kind of safety event, just even a regular wreck, you know, roll into a ditch. Like, even though I have the harness up there, man, if you roll that truck over, it's gonna be a 18,000 pound vehicle on top of me, you know what I mean? I'd rather be in the comfort or the cage of the bottom bunk, which is, whenever my truck is in motion, I'm on the bottom bunk. Even though I tell my students to go buy a sleeping bag, I have my own sleeping bag, that way I can sleep on their bottom bunk, you know what I'm saying? So, if the truck's in motion, I'm on the bottom bunk if they're driving. If, for whatever reason, we both are up and then we both go to bed at the same time, I'm on the top bunk, at least in this truck. And that's because I'm not, man, I don't know if any other Prime driver has that purple Odyssey mattress from the Prime store, but that thing, I'm not giving that thing up again. I gave it up for 2 students. Like, when I was driving, Patrick slept on it. He slept like a rock, you know what I mean? And then like my very first student, you know, she slept on it. Ain't no other student sleeping on this bed no more. So that's why it's on the top bunk. Like, that bed is a dream, you know what I'm saying? Like, I sleep so good on that bed. Gotta go pick up my dog's poop in the yard. She about to go eat it. Gross. Prime Trucker Rob, I seen that shout out you did on your on your video. You got that Vaseline for your hands, huh? That video was so funny. Y'all, I got the pleasure of like eating at Moe's today. It was on my way to my 90, basically where I'm at. Yeah, sweet tea was good. So I got to stop at Moe's, man. I got food for today, tonight, and tomorrow, because I'm like, it's rare that I get to run into a Moe's. So I'm good now. Like, I had the burrito. I ate that burrito first, which actually this is trash. That's exactly what this was. You know, I had that burrito. Now I'm stopped. I got some chips and queso that's sitting in there I'm about to eat. Then I got like what's called the stacker. I got 2 of those. I got 1 chicken and 1 steak. I was supposed to get a veggie one, but I was feeling kind of fat today, so I was like, man, let me get the chicken and steak, you know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna eat the steak today because the chicken is not so bad for you as a steak. But I'll eat the chicken one tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm gonna start holding myself. I'm gonna do some research tonight actually on the keto diet. I'm trying to lose like 30-35 pounds. Like I'm trying to get back to my smaller frame, like when I first came to Prime. So I'm trying to get back to, you know, back to like a smaller size. You know what I mean? Awesome, thanks for starting to love Volvos. You're the only one on YouTube Prime Viz that has the table. Really? I didn't know that. I love my channel. And then usually I vlog from back there. But it's such a nice day outside, and until that sun was hitting me right in my jugular just now, I had the curtain open because it felt really good up here, and now it's hot while I'm sitting up here. And I don't have my APU on right now because I turned it off last night because I didn't need it. So let's play Overwatch for sure. And the video is going to be coming. The beard is looking a little wild today. Let it look wild, man. Let's show the beard. Can you prepay your lease? Like on a weekly basis? Is that what you mean? Can you prepay your lease? Is that what you mean? But I think I heard you say your next student gets the bottom bunk. I'll be requesting to go back to training your driver code, sir. Hit up my email, my Facebook Messenger. Dude, you have my number. You can just text me. But yeah, all my students get the bottom bunk. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not getting my top bunk. Like that top bunk is mine, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't give up that top bunk. But bottom bunk, have at it. I don't care. Prime Checker Raw. Prime Checker Raw probably gone because I definitely made a crack on his ashiness and he didn't say nothing back to me. Here we go with this honey bun again. Y'all kids need to behave. But can you prepay your lease? I would like to say yes. I know of an instance where a driver did that. He had basically he took home time at the terminal and he was able to write a cashier's check and go. I don't know if that's prepaying the lease or just covering the lease payment that you were about to miss. I don't know. I would have to find out for you, Peter. I'm not too sure. I really want to say yes, but I really want to say no. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. I would have to look it up. If you don't mind, if you can, send me an email or anything on one of the any of the ways to contact me. That way I don't forget your question. I actually want to know that too. So send me a reminder in my email or something. Yes. Life of Ride, what's going on? I haven't talked to you in a while either. How's your TNT going, my man? How is Piston Terminal in PA? Is full. Don't go park there. That's how that terminal is. If you mean like how is like the training and stuff, I also don't know. I didn't train at Piston, but their food there is pretty dang good for sure. Like I really enjoy the food at Piston. You know what I mean? Doodle, what's going on, my man? Like we haven't talked in what, 2 weeks now? You gotta hit me up, my dude. I tried the honey bun trick. I think I sat longer. I'm going to take the train class one of these days before I retire. I mean, you're already going to be at the terminal taking the drive slow class. You might as well knock it all out in one go. Well, I know your fleet manager will love it. Go ahead and become a trainer too. Hey guys, so Life of Ride, you heard it here first from TNT, straight out TNT student's mouth. Training is great. He loves his job. If that doesn't sum up Prime, I don't know what does. I had success leasing take 3 payments from my e-fund when I took time off. So you prepaid your home time? Is that what you did, or when I took time off? So like, did they take it before you came off of home time or before you went on home time? Dang, Peter, that was a really good question. Like I really don't know. But it looks like No Hippie might have the answer to that. So that would be fantastic, because I don't know. I'm pretty sure this thing is loud. Like, is that reefer loud? Like, is the trailer loud? Can y'all hear me? Like, I don't know. It's loud to me, so it's got to be loud to y'all. Yeah, see, look, No Hippie needs to be a trainer. So so his students can be dropping F-bombs all through the highways for sure. I'll be there in 2 years. Hopefully I get No Hippie as my trainer. See, Johnny on the flip side, trying to drop those F-bombs. If y'all want to drop F-bombs all day long, y'all need to go holler at my man No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. That's his channel right there. Like, if you want to see a Prime driver just drop some F-bombs, that's the channel right there. us poor students need some trainers. I mean, I'm coming slowly but surely. I'm coming, you know. I'm slowly making my way to prime. You know, I'm going to be grabbing a student here soon. No, I just had payroll zero me out every week. Okay, so not necessarily prepaid, but just like, all right, this is what you're going to owe. Like, psych, here's my get out of jail free card. So basically, you're just paying at the end of the payroll week to make sure you come out even. So I guess we still technically don't know what the answer to that question is, Peter, but we are going to figure it out. And whoever just sent me a message on Instagram, I do have it on here. So now you have visual confirmation that I see your message. Obviously, I'm just not going to do it right now. It just says wants to send you a message, but I think I know what it is. But once I get off here, I'll respond to your message. But here's your confirmation that I actually got the message, because sometimes people will send me a message on Instagram, but Instagram won't tell me for like 3 weeks, and they're like, hey, you never responded to your message. And I'm like, what message? Then I go on there, it's like, oh, by the way, you have a new message from 3 weeks ago. I'm like, come on, man. So if you have sent me a message in the past and I just recently responded to you, it's because I got bored yesterday and happened to open my Instagram, and I answered like 7 of y'all. So that's why it's been some type of time delay with Instagram. I don't know what it is. I've also noticed that YouTube does the same thing to me. Like for comments and stuff, some comments I'll get immediately, some comments I won't get until like 3 days from now. So like it's kind of hard for me to catch comments sometimes too. YouTube is kind of weird, like especially some of the guys that you know, Travis and No Hippie and Bearded Fat Man. Like if they upload a video and Driver Lineup, you know, Million Mile Man, if those guys upload a video, I won't get the notification for like a week, and then I'll text them like, hey, when's the next time you're gonna upload a video? And they're like, what are you talking about? Because they already did. I mean, YouTube doesn't tell me. So in your opinion, what's the best way to pay lease while taking home time? E-fund, cashier's check, or money order, I think it is. Or you can transfer it from your Com Data card if you have the funds on there. Those are the best ways to cover your payments. Alright, this thing's super loud and it's just hot, so I'm gonna have to turn this APU on. Sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Ooh, y'all's gonna take me to the cane here in a minute. It's so hot in here. I'm hoping my APU starts. There you go. It's so hot in here. But what was I saying? Oh, I was catching up on comments. Oh yeah, those would be the payments that you would or payment methods that Success Leasing accepts for you to pay your lease payments on a weekly basis. Like if you're taking home time, that's what I mean. Those F-bombs. Wait, those F-bombs just let people know I keeps it real. No Hippie keeps it real. I keeps it PG-13. I mean, we make the same content. I just keep a little more age-appropriate content, you know what I mean? So y'all saying I don't keep it real? I feel like I keep it real on my channel. I just don't be dropping F-bombs, you know what I mean? Let's drop that thumbs up for our boy, Johnson's Life. Thanks, I appreciate it, Bearded Fat Man. Thanks for spending the time to help us students out. Man, anytime, man. It's, like I said, like whenever I do train, I don't really train for the money, because like a lot of the people I talk to know I didn't make crap as a trainer last year. I did it because I enjoy training. Hippie, you don't stop talking about me in this forehead, man. Leave my forehead alone. I'm about to find a hat. There. So as y'all know, I don't do hats. I don't train because of the money. I train because I actually have a passion for teaching. So, you know, making a YouTube channel and you guys finding my videos helpful and all this other stuff makes me feel really good. Like, I know I don't have to, obviously, but I do it because I like doing it. I've always been a teacher, like for as long as I can remember, really. But it's just something I love to do. So, you know, you're welcome. I said all that to say you're welcome. You know, I just doing what I love, and you guys just happen to like it too. So, but yeah, you're very welcome. Right pedal go fast, left pedal to stop. Everyone knows that. Yeah, I am interested in all the business side of this job, like lease op taxes for IFTA, or like insurance for downtime. I actually got a recommendation. Now obviously I train my students about that, but there's a YouTube channel called Tim Travels. He commented on one of my videos and said that everything that you just asked about, IFTA and stuff like that, he just made a video about that. Personally, I haven't watched it yet, and if you're watching this, I'm super sorry and I apologize. I just haven't gotten around to it, but I'm gonna get around to it to watch that channel. But I do understand, my understanding, those are the topics that he covers in that video. Now, as far as learning the business side at Prime, if I get a student through Prime and they tell me straight up like, hey, I'm going lease straight out the gate, I'll train them on all the fundamentals of the truck first, and then I'll actually teach the business side. Like, ain't no shame in my game. Like, at least you'll be ahead of the game when you get off my truck, and I won't feel like, all right, fly, and then you got concrete shoes on and you fail, and then you're like, well, Johnson's logic said, like, nope, I'm gonna teach you the right way. So that's what I do. And I got super behind. I was shooting email follow-up on all this. Thank you. I just talk in my videos like I do in real life. I mean, I do too. I mean, well, no, we've met in person before. I literally lost a subscriber today. Ah, my boy Travis Kinley lost a sub. Alright, y'all. We need one person to go over to Travis Kinley page, click subscribe. We gotta get my boy up. You gotta hit subscribe on his channel, hit the bell, notifications all, whatever. What's the catchphrase? What's the line? Like, comment, subscribe, hook up my boy Travis Kinley, man. No hip, that ain't the forehead, it's a 5-head. Y'all quit talking about my forehead now. Y'all, this is crazy, you know what I mean? Like this, I'm just out here trying to live my best life, and I gotta worry about people looking at my forehead and stuff. Like, good Lord, I'm trying to come entertain the people. You know what I mean? I'm just dropping some gems out here. Y'all talk about my forehead. Anyway. Can you train our man Travis on how to cook? Man, Travis be out here making sandwiches, 2 hard-boiled eggs, bag of chips, and a can of Coke. Like, Travis is on that diet out there, you know what I mean? Like, Travis is on it. So, I mean, if you want to eat sandwiches, as long as you got them 2 hard-boiled eggs, a bag of chips, and a can of Coke, my man's is right. You know what I mean? He be on it. He be on it. Message retracted. Oh, sorry. I need to get with you, Rye, when I get back on a normal schedule. New here. TJ Jones, welcome to the chaos. This is Johnson's Logic. Welcome to the channel. I was about to turn that into a story, and I realized I've got to stop doing that. That's how these lives get so long. Ross, please answer Barry Haverson up there if you didn't. I did. Cooking specialist. You know what? So, alright, so let me tell y'all why Travis says he's a cooking specialist. Y'all remember when I made that steak and I was like, hey man, I got that tutorial on the air fryer function of the galons that I have. So in that video, you see that I have my headset on, and it's Travis yelling at me on, first of all, telling y'all, hey, and I wasn't gonna tell him. I wasn't gonna tell y'all he said, hey, but I was on FaceTime with Travis when I was recording that video, and Travis is the one who taught me how to use an air fryer to cook that steak. So I thank Travis for teaching me how to use the air fryer, because that steak was amazing. So that's my boy Travis. Now Travis has all this cooking knowledge and makes sandwiches, 2 hard-boiled eggs, a bag of chips, and a can of Coke. So that's on him. You know what I mean? That's him. But he's got the logic. Alright, no hippie, thanks for stopping by. I know I gotta catch up on other comments, but thanks for stopping by, man. I'll catch up with you soon, man. Get some rest out there. Well, I know you've been working hard. Literally just need 1 sub to strike even today. LOL somebody. The eggs is a must. I can't. Alright, everybody say bye to no hippie truck and transportation. Look, now watch. I got like 36 people watching. Now that no hippie left, like 15 of y'all are about to leave. They're like, oh, the man who keeps it real, he's out. Oh, I'm out too. Like, oh, that's cool. You know, you follow who you follow. But, I mean, I wasn't. That is reefer for you. Huh? I don't even know how long I've been live, to be honest. Oh, See, started streaming 65 seconds ago. I'm pretty sure that's not right. Started streaming 54 minutes. So I've almost been here an hour. Oops. I forgot I was like reading the comments off here too, and I just closed it out. Alright, so I'm gonna try and keep this stream under an hour. So 54 minutes, which means I got 6 minutes, which means 6 minutes from now is 17:09. Alright, we're gonna try and be out of here. Alright, Travis, this is how you close out a YouTube live in under an hour. When it's 17:07 or 17:08, you're gonna see me start to slide on up out of here. So we're gonna try and keep the stream under an hour. I really just want to come and talk to y'all because I need to go live more, honestly. And I definitely have the power to like put my shoes on and go walk around outside like I'm Travis Kinley, but I ain't trying to do that because it's hot out there. But now that I know I can go live straight from my GoPro, you know, that way I don't have to sit down. Now I probably won't be like reading the comments because I've discovered that if I do it on my GoPro, I have to have YouTube open to get the comments because it won't let me manage it from the GoPro app. You know, it was, oh, so I've been on here 56 minutes, so it does tell me a time. It won't tell me, like, I can't read the comments using the GoPro app. It just literally just tells me how strong my connection is, and it tells me to view my stream, I have to go to YouTube, which is how I read the comments. So 54 minutes, yeah. So like I'm at 56 and a half, so I think that's right. That's what the GoPro app is telling me, that I'm about to be at 57 minutes. So let's hear a story about either your worship or receiver experience. Let the questions rack up. Y'all don't be trying to I'm finna write this thing up in an hour, Travis. I ain't gonna do it. You know what, I can tell you a story. Actually, I don't have to tell you a story. If y'all go look at my last video, that's my story time. But actually, I have a story worse than that. So how much time I got? I got 3 minutes. I can wrap that up. So the worst shipping experience I've ever had. Greeley, Colorado, JBS. I was a company driver at the time. I got a pre-plan for a load that picked up Wednesday morning. So I checked in Wednesday morning for a drop and hook load. That load was not ready until Saturday night. I sat in Greeley, Colorado in front of that shipper for 3 days waiting on that load. And I will not, that's actually the only customer I have that's on my do not return list. I will never go back to that JBS. So yeah, there's my worst experience right there. Look, nutshell. Look, I'm trying to stay on task, dog. Can't even get me. Ross, has the next meetup date been confirmed yet? The next meetup date has not been confirmed. I personally will be at Springfield Prime, March 22nd, or March 21st through the 24th, because I'm meeting with my fleet manager. However, we all agreed, you know, when I say we, but me, driver lineup, Travis Kinley, Jenna, we all talked about it, and we realized that freight is about to pick up, you know, trying to ride this freight train for a little minute before we decide on a meetup. So that's why that we have not decided on one yet. But I personally will be at Prime the 21st through the 24th. Now we hear the real logic. Chef Kinley got skills. See? Appreciate it, Chris. Let's see this timer real quick. You know, I got you. I got a minute and a half. I used to be a fireman. Pass. I gotta check out your family. Yes, you do. Waited for you today, Travis, but it wasn't you. Everyone say your prayer tonight for all the Pete drivers so they don't go broke, Ross. You know what? Let's all bow our heads for a minute. All right. I don't know how many people have Peterbilts in this channel, but we're gonna say a quick prayer for y'all. Lord, please keep them on the road. Amen. Hopefully y'all stay on the road. Like, hopefully y'all can make some money out here. I know y'all be in the shop, but hopefully y'all got some good miles in before y'all break down. Travis, not gonna get an answer. Alright, let's get him off his game, guys. Nah, because I'm about to wrap it up right now. 59 minutes, 12 seconds, baby. Look, watch this. The money getting kind of good to be meeting up. That's basically what he just said. The money is getting kind of good. That's what I'm saying. So, this is how you finna wrap up a live stream in under an hour because I'm at 59 minutes and 25 seconds. So, word, I'll be in my own truck then, so I'm good with that. Keep me up there. Looking forward to meeting with you all. We are too. You caught the spirit. That's what I'm talking about, Prime Trucker Rob. So we about to get this thing out. We are at an hour. Like I always say, if you're thinking, you might as well do it logically. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at any time in any of my ways to contact me in the description of my recorded videos, email, Facebook, Instagram, my network app, and Discord. Just hit me up if you like. Also, check out otrcrew.com for Travis Kinley's payback the in-house employee